Half Car Will Travel presents True Facts Which Are True. Just a few interesting tidbits I picked up and chose to share with you guys for no particular reason. Alright, let's get started. Did you know that in Japan, letting a sumo wrestler make your baby cry is considered good luck? During the presidency of rough-riding, buffalo-bronking, Cuba-invading Theodore Teddy Roosevelt, sales of teddy bears went sky-high. His successor, William Taft, was known to enjoy opossum meat, and after seeing him eat some opossum and then being presented with an opossum doll, which is, if you ask me, sort of ironic and disturbing, someone got the very bright idea and invented the Billy Possum doll. As Taft stepped in to replace Roosevelt, Billy Possum was intended to replace the teddy bear. Shockingly, this idea never took off.
Hey Jesse, what's wrong?
Oh, ice cream headache.
Don't you mean sphenopalatine ganglia neuralgia?
Ever see YKK on your zipper? Well, that stands for Yoshida Kogyo Kabushiki Gaisha. Of course. Did you know there are more fake flamingos in the world than real ones? Think for a moment how that reflects on our culture. Speaking of birds, did you know the official bird of Redondo Beach, California is the Goodyear blimp? And the national animal of Scotland is the unicorn. Camels were introduced to Australia in the 1900s. They became established and feral, and now, occasionally, when Saudi Arabia runs low on delicious camel meat, they export some of them back to the Middle East to be eaten. Nothing like throwing a camel on the Barbie. Speaking of Barbie, how about the Barbie doll? Allegedly, her full name is Barbara Millicent Roberts. Cookie Monster's real name is Sid. And I guess Sonic the Hedgehog's name is Ogilvy Maurice the Hedgehog? That's pretty weird. There is a psycho-illogical, see what I did there, condition called boanthropy that can leave a sufferer believing that they are in fact a cow.
Now you might be thinking that's utterly insane, but I get it. Who doesn't want to be a cow sometimes? I mean, cows are awesome.
Most toilet paper sold in France is pink.
And so is hippo milk. Mmm.
Tired of that pesky, annoying dandruff? Try putting vodka in your shampoo. Seriously.
All right, it's time to play Barry or Not Barry. Our contestant hails from... Where are you from, sir?
I'm from Minnewacan, Wisconsin.
Where he...
I work at the factory where I press all the water out of cheese.
Please welcome... What's your name?
What? Oh, I am Joe. I'm Joe from Wisconsin.
Please welcome Joe. How are you feeling today, sir? You ready to play?
I'm feeling better. I had a touch of the diarrhea earlier. Hoping it's not leaking out of my pants, but luckily you can't see anything below my waist.
Fantastic. Okay, the rules to this game are very simple. I name a thing, and then you tell me whether that thing is a berry or not a berry. Let's try a quick practice round.
All right.
Blueberries.
Berry.
Okay, and cat shit smoothie.
Not a berry.
Very good! This man is a genius. Every correct answer awards you 10 points, 60 points to win. Okay, and as my high school gym teacher once said to me, let's do it for real. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Strawberry.
A berry.
Wrong. Banana.
Not a berry.
Sorry, that is incorrect. Raspberry.
Berry.
Also wrong. Avocado.
Not a berry.
That is wrong. How about Barry White?
He's a berry.
Well, technically that's a homophone, but I'm going to give it to you.
Oh, that's not a homophone. This is a homophone. Ring, ring.
Okay, Barry Manilow.
He's a berry.
Another 10 points awarded on a technicality. Little fun fact, folks. Did you know that Barry Manilow did not write the song I Write the Songs? He did, however, write Stuck on Band-Aids jingle and the State Farm jingle. How about Blackberry?
Berry.
Wow, you are bad at this. That's wrong, by the way. And finally, eggplant.
Not a berry.
That is absolutely wrong.
Oh, come on now. How can an eggplant be a fucking berry?
Well, it was a stalwart effort. Let's give him a hand, folks.
I'm thinking about taking a trip.
Where will you go?
Not sure.
You could go to hell.
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
No, Hell, Michigan. It's a real place.
Oh,
Or why don't you go to Mordor?
Canada?
No, the far north pole of Pluto's moon Charon is known as Mordor.
How am I going to...
Why don't you go to Ireland?
If I wanted to see Irish people, I would stay in the US, where there are 8 times as many.
You could go to Hawaii. 2?
Hawaii too?
Yeah, it's an island in Maine. Not only is it a real place, but it's owned by the Cards Against Humanity franchise.
Oh, I love that game. Blank is my favorite way to secretly masturbate in church next to my great aunt Esther, who is none the wiser, but I suspect the pastor realizes I'm doing it but is afraid to breach the subject, so just lets it happen.
Wow, that one is oddly specific.
The Russians had themselves a little revolution in October of 1917. Anybody remember that? The next year, during the ensuing turmoil, a businessman by the name of Osip Bernstein was arrested in Odessa by the Bolsheviks. The order was given that he be shot by a firing squad, but one of the officers recognized his name from a list of prisoners and asked him whether he was Osip Bernstein, the famous chess master. The man said yes, but unconvinced, the officer challenged him to a game of chess. If he won, he'd be freed, lose or tie, and he'd get the gun. Turned out he was the real deal. Beat the officer, walked, and headed for Paris. Think about that the next time you throw a fit because you lost at Mario Party. Allegedly, in the 60s, a man named Francis Wharton shot a deer, made dentures out of the deer's teeth, and then proceeded to eat said deer with its own teeth. Ghana, 2001, a man from the village of Lambu asked a witch doctor to make him immune to bullets. He smeared his body with an herb mixture every day for 2 weeks. Feeling that it must have worked, he allowed a fellow villager to shoot him as a test. And to everyone's shock and amazement, he died. In more recent news, Andy Pascali arrived at his vacation property in Brăila, Romania, only to find the 3-bedroom structure was not there. In its place, a field of corn. Apparently, thieves had made off with the entire building piece by piece, and an industrious neighbor had taken advantage of the empty space to plant some corn. Only in Romania. Thank you for watching.
Subscribe!